Hey guys, welcome to today's video. We are doing a very special favorites and hate it's all about setting spray, priming spray, anything that will help your makeup that's in a bottle like this that sprays. We are going to talk about it. I did this type of a video, a hot or not, about a year and a half ago. I will link that below. And I was noticing that I am using, for the most part, completely different things. I do have some that I favor over others, and I have some that I just don't like altogether, that I don't even really know why they're sitting here in my room and not in the bad bin. I'm going to share with you a closer look on all of the different setting sprays that I have, the ones that I use regularly, why I use them, what they do, and all of that good stuff. So we're going to get started with my number one. Now let's just get this out of the way because everything else here is relatively new and exciting, I promise. But the one thing that I would encourage every single makeup lover, if you really want that perfect, dewy, gorgeous finish to your skin, MAC Fix Plus is the do-it-all spray in my opinion. The mist itself is really fantastic. It's just very light and airy. You actually have a clickable thing where for travel, or if you're just throwing it in your bag or whatever, you can actually lock it, which I really appreciate that detail. I like that I can see when I'm getting low visually where I'm like, oh no, it's time to get a new one. You get 3.4 ounces in this guy and it is $22. This is a fantastic product. You can put this on your foundation brush to sheer out application. You can apply this before foundation. You can apply it after over powdering if you're like, whoa, cake face, and you want to take it down to a more realistic look. You can just spray, spray, spray. I love this product. It's my number one. I want to cuddle with it. We're besties. I will always love this one. If you want something similar that also has that very dewy finish, I feel a part of that is because glycerin is an ingredient in the MAC Fix Plus. It's also an ingredient in this spray right here. This is from Glossier. This is the Soothing Face Mist. This has a very nice refreshing feel to the skin. It essentially is the same thing as Fix Plus. I just happen to be hooked on this spray, and there's just something about Fix Plus that is my number one, but this one is really excellent as well. And you do get 4 ounces and it is $18. The spray is not as fine as the Fix Plus, but it smells amazing. And it does make your skin feel really hydrated. And again, will take down that powdery look to your skin and make things look really, really natural. Now, these two right here are not necessarily going to make your makeup last longer. I do also love those setting sprays, and I actually am in the very high maintenance habit of using both. Using the Fix Plus type spray to really make things look dewy and natural, and then using another more longevity spray to make sure that my makeup just does not budge. So let's talk about those for a moment. My favorite is from the drugstore. This is the Infallible Spray. Literally hairspray for the face. I haven't done this yet today. I wanted to demo it live. That is how quick it can be for you to be like, I am locked in. My makeup is not going to move. My eyeshadow, my blush, my everything. It is hairspray for the face. This is a makeup extending spray. So you're not going to get a dewy finish. It's not necessarily going to mattify the skin either. It is just going to extend the life of your makeup. So I like using 2 sprays because sometimes 2 is just better than 1. And when it comes to my sprays, that is absolutely the case. This one is $16.99, which is still up there in price, but I would recommend waiting for a sale or using a coupon because it is drugstore. The Urban Decay All Nighter I love, but I am out of it and I have been just reaching for other things. Like this guy right here, which I cannot even stop talking about. When I did my whole Birchbox pop-up, go to Chicago, be on the news, this was one of the products. They're like, oh, what can you not live without? And I'm like, the Coola setting spray. I love it so much. It's an SPF of 30. Makes your skin look great. Makes you protected from the sun. It's just such a great product. Here's the plane. Rattle, 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 rattle. Things will separate in here because it is a sunscreen / setting spray, but this one actually kind of does all 3. It hydrates with hyaluronic acid, it sets your makeup, and it gives you sun protection. So this is my everyday, this is the 3rd bottle I've gone through. It's all gone. This one is $36, so it is really one of the more expensive ones, especially because you only get 1.7 fluid ounces. However, this is available on Birchbox. I keep saying this over and over. If you're gonna buy something, buy it from a place where you get rewarded. So if you were gonna purchase it from over here where you get nothing, or over here where you actually get points back that you can use like cash on their site when you buy another bottle, that's what I would recommend doing to kind of help in your mind make the price a little better. You know what I mean? So this is a really, really good one. Let's talk about a few setting sprays that I'm not that big on. Now I have to say, setting spray, with exception of the Infallible, setting sprays at the drugstore, I just have never really liked. I don't like the NYX ones. I'm not a big fan of this LA Pro setting. I'm not a fan of the Hard Candy Fast and Fabulous. Like, I can tell when I look in the mirror if things are moving around or getting muddy or just being weird. And whenever I really take the time to lock things in with the All Nighter or the Infallible or the Kula, things like Stay Put, when I use something like either one of these, it's a little bit sticky, it feels like things are firm and staying put, and then it just kind of wears off. So these two I just don't think are really worth it. I got really excited when I first picked up this Japanesque makeup setting spray because it is an aerosol. So it literally is just like, oh my gosh, it actually performs like the same way a can of hairspray would. I've been saying this is hairspray for the face all along. This one is the closest to it, and this one smells the best out of everything here. However, as much as I wanted this to work, I used this over and over and over and over again. It was one of those weird products that I really loved at first, and then it just kind of went sideways where I'm like, no, my makeup is not looking as good as it was with the Kula or the All Nighter or Infallible. So this one is just not a favorite anymore. This one I want to talk about for someone that has very, very dry skin, the Glow Mist from Pixi. This is available at Target, so it is more drugstore affordable. You do get 2.7 fluid ounces, and this one is $15. This one, if you read the ingredients on the back, it literally is like aloe oil, rose oil, fruit oil, just oil, oil, oil. And you really want to give it a good shake. This is going to make you glow. This is not for oily skinned girls whatsoever. It is not going to lengthen the wear of your makeup. And I don't know that I would even put this underneath my makeup, but if you really want that dewy, perfect finish to the skin, or if you have dry skin and you just want to kind of add a little bit of life back into whatever situation you have going on, this, look at that spray too. Excellent, excellent spray. I will even take this on my hands if I'm too lazy to put on hand cream, which sounds really dumb, but you know how sometimes you're like, I don't want it to be greasy. Like, I will, that's my inner monologue, by the way, that like I whine to myself in my head. Like, this is such an easy to use oil in the form of a mist, and I love it. The last one I'm going to talk about, I did mention in my last favorite and hate it, hot or not setting spray video, and this is the Caudalie Beauty Elixir. This is just luxury. You don't need this. You really don't need this. It's just a luxury item that the scent of it is just so gosh darn intoxicating. It's like I'm at the spa. There's something about it that makes me just want to be like, is there like a weird fragrance that you really love that you're just like, it just is spa in a bottle. Kid you not. If you are stressed out, if you just need a nice like zen moment, this is spa in a bottle. It does also hydrate the skin. I have a smaller one that is excellent for travel, because if you're on the plane and you're just like, ew, I'm in a cloud of recycled air and it just feels sticky and yucky, a few quick mists of the Beauty Elixir will just make you feel like everything is fine. I am back to my calm self, if that is ever a thing. I don't think I'm ever totally calm, especially on a plane. So those are all of my favorites, a few that I don't like. Let me know in the comments which are your favorites. Is there a setting spray that is like magical unicorn drops in a jar to mist on my face? Let me know. What am I missing? Put that in the comments below. I read everything. And give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed kind of a broad look at everything. I love your feedback. It means the world to me. So thumbs up if you liked it. Leave me comments. I will see you guys next time. Thank you so much for hanging out. Mwah.